Hey. Hi. No, no, I'm fine. I'm completely fine, I promise. Nothing happened to me, I just... Before you ask, I got banned from the bakery. From the bakery. Our bakery. The one we love, yeah. Well, the one you still love, because apparently I can't go in there anymore, so... What do you mean, what did I do? I didn't... I mean, it's not like I did anything. Not really. It's just... Okay, you know what? Maybe we should sit down for this. Right, so... The owner very politely informed me this morning that I should perhaps consider shopping elsewhere for a while. Her exact words were, maybe give it a rest, which I think we can all agree is basically a ban. Stop looking at me like that. You're looking at me all concerned and it's making me feel worse. I told you I'm fine. They only hurt my dignity, but physically, I'm alright. What happened? Well... That's actually a longer story than you'd think. And before you start imagining wild scenarios, no, I didn't get into a fight with anyone. No, I didn't break anything. What? No, I didn't steal. My god, babe, what kind of person do you think I am? Although, I suppose from the outside it might have looked suspicious. Okay, you look like you're trying very hard not to laugh, and honestly, that's rude. This is a serious moment in my life. I've been banned from a bakery. Do you know how wholesome you have to be for that to be possible? I didn't even know they could ban people. I thought bakeries were like a neutral territory. Everyone's welcome. I'm stalling because I'm embarrassed. And also because the story makes me sound either incredibly sweet or incredibly weird. And I haven't decided which one yet. Fine, okay. Do you remember like 4 months ago, we were walking past here on a Saturday morning and you brought one of their cinnamon rolls? You do? Good, because apparently I remembered it way too well. You mentioned they were your favorite. Like, you got this look on your face when you were eating it. And you said something about how they were the best cinnamon rolls in the city and you wish you could have them more often, but they're always sold out. Right, well, I might have taken that as a personal challenge. So, the very next Friday, I began setting an alarm for 6:15 AM. The bakery opens at 6:30 and if you get there right when they open, the cinnamon rolls are still warm and... He's starting to piece this together. Yes, I was the reason they kept selling out, but I had good intentions. I was buying them for you and I'd freeze them so we'd always have one on the weekends, and you seemed so happy every Saturday morning when I just casually have a fresh cinnamon roll ready, and I genuinely thought I was being a good girlfriend. I thought I was doing meal prep. A very romantic meal prep. Stop laughing. Babe, I'm serious. Stop. Okay. I can hear how it sounds now. But, in my defense, you never questioned where they were coming from. You just happily ate them every weekend and told me I was the best. Which, by the way, was very encouraging feedback. So basically, you're the reason I kept going back. So apparently, apparently, other customers started complaining because every Friday morning, all the cinnamon rolls would vanish within 5 minutes of opening. And people thought there was something wrong with the supply or that they needed to bake more. But no. It was just me buying literally all of them every single week for months. The owner, she's so lovely, by the way. She pulled me aside this morning and very gently explained that while she appreciated my enthusiasm, I was creating what she had called a cinnamon roll monopoly, and could I please consider leaving some for other customers? Which is a ban. A polite ban is still a ban. She did let me buy one today. Just one as like a parting gift, I guess. It's in this bag. My final cinnamon roll. The end of an era. You're still laughing, but I really was just trying to do something nice, you know? You mentioned them once, just in passing, and I thought, I don't know. I thought if I could make sure you had something you loved every weekend, that would be... I wanted you to be happy. I know it's silly. I know I could have just brought one at a time like a normal person. But you work so hard all week. And I like the idea that Saturday morning you could wake up and have your favourite thing waiting. And you wouldn't have to worry about them being sold out, or... I just wanted to take care of you in some small way. Even if that turned out to be mildly criminal, apparently. Why are you looking at me like that? No, you're the sweet one. I'm the weird girlfriend who got banned from a bakery for loving you too much. What? No, this is your cinnamon roll. I brought it for you. That was literally the whole point of this entire debacle. Babe, seriously, I spent 4 months perfecting this routine. The least you can do is eat the final one and... Oh, why would you split it in half? You're gonna make me cry in front of a bakery I've been banned from. That feels like adding insult to injury, just so you know. Thank you for this, and for not thinking I'm completely insane. Oh my god, it's still warm. Okay, I understand why the owner had to stop me. This is too much power for one person to have. So, are you still up for dating a criminal, or was this a deal breaker? Because I should warn you, I've been eyeing the coffee shop down the street because I heard you mention their croissants once. I'm joking, I've learnt my lesson. From now on, I'll purchase baked goods in normal, socially acceptable quantities, like a regular member of society. Though, I make no promises about remembering every little thing that you say. That's kind of non-negotiable. I'm always going to pay attention. I'm always going to want to make you happy, even if my methods are unconventional. Just maybe with a little bit more restraint going forward. You know what the worst part is? I still have like 37 cinnamon rolls in our freezer. We're going to be eating them for months. Every single one is going to remind me of my shame. Delicious shame? I guess that's one way to look at it. I really am sorry if I worried you with that phone call. I know "come pick me up" probably sounded way more serious than the reality. Although, you did get here pretty fast. Were you worried about me? Good. I like knowing you'd rush over if I needed you. I love you, you know. Even if I show it in weird ways sometimes. And for the record, you don't need to do grand gestures or wake up early or freeze an entire bakery's worth of anything. Just being with you is enough. More than enough. But a freezer full of cinnamon rolls doesn't hurt. Come on. Let's go home and figure out what to do with our embarrassment of pastry riches. And maybe find a new bakery. One where I'm not infamous.